Like, all right, next step. Are you still there? Are you still a true fan? But I'm pretty sure that she's going to be good. The league's going to enjoy her. We're going to enjoy her, obviously, as competitors and teammates or whatever you may say. But no, it's going to be huge for her to make that jump. All of them. I mean, it's going to be a great time for them to transition like we all did.
Caitlin Clark has become a household name in basketball. Clark, known for her outstanding shooting abilities, creative playmaking, and unwavering competitive spirit, has quickly risen to prominence.
I got down there and I was wearing Nike Blazers, so they're really hard to take off. I was like, I need Caitlin to sign my shoes. So I quickly took the laces out, pulled it down, just held it there for 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
And then she came over and she signed it.
She was born and reared in Iowa and was a standout athlete at Dowling Catholic High School before attending the University of Iowa. Her collegiate career has been nothing short of outstanding, with multiple awards and records to her name.
Unreal day for women's basketball here in Iowa City. From a top 10 matchup to a sold-out Carver Hawkeye Arena to even college game day making the trip to Iowa City. A game that I'm sure so many little girls will never forget.
Cementing her status as one of the most promising young athletes in women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's rise to basketball success started at a young age.
15,000 strong in a sold-out Carver Hawkeye Arena. No one more excited to watch the junior play than little girls, not only in the state of Iowa, but beyond. Watching Clark live out her dreams on the court, giving them hope that one day they can do the same.
Growing up in West Des Moines, her father, a collegiate basketball player, introduced her to the sport. Her inherent skill was evident from an early age, and she soon rose to prominence in juvenile leagues and high school tournaments. Clark stood out at Dowling Catholic High School for her scoring skills and court vision. She routinely led her team to victory, garnering multiple awards and establishing herself as one of the best high school players in the country. Clark chose to stay close to home, enrolling at the University of Iowa, where she made an immediate impact. As a rookie, she topped the country in scoring and was named Big Ten Rookie of the Year.
It's fun to come to games that you can watch, and it hopefully inspires you to play better or practice more, see how they play.
It is very inspiring, and it's nice to be in the environment, so I have somewhat of an idea what it's like to, be in a college environment.
During her sophomore season, she continued to break records, winning unanimous first-team All-American accolades and the Dawn Staley Award as the finest guard in women's collegiate basketball.
Caitlin Clark is one of the biggest names in college basketball. People travel all over the country to watch number 22 play, whether it's right here in Iowa City or on the road in the Big Ten. And what bigger and better stage to watch number 22 play in than one of the biggest games?
Clark's ability to execute under duress, as well as her leadership characteristics, has helped her become a key role in Iowa's basketball team.
These sisters from Urbandale were among several young fans who had their sights set on Caitlin Clark, and it's hard to blame them with the way she plays. The sophomore from West Des Moines remembers that was once her.
I feel like I was just that little girl.
The Olympics represent the pinnacle of athletic performance, with the best from all around the world vying for glory.
Iowa's women's basketball wrapping up their regular season schedule with a showdown against number 2 ranked Indiana. The game has garnered some national attention as College Game Day takes over Iowa City.
This global tournament is about more than just winning medals. It's about displaying talent and earning international recognition. For basketball players, the Olympics provide a unique opportunity to showcase their abilities on a global stage, drawing both spectators and endorsements. Basketball has been a part of the Olympic Games since 1936, and it has become one of the most popular and competitive sports. The competition brings together the top players from across the world, representing their respective countries in the quest for Olympic gold. The games are eagerly anticipated, attracting big crowds and receiving extensive media coverage. Caitlin Clark's performance at the Olympics was nothing short of incredible. She demonstrated her trademark long three-point shots, fast decision-making, and ability to lead her team under duress. Her statistics were remarkable and contributed considerably to Team USA's win.
Whatever you want to do, there's going to be moments of hardship and then a lot of amazing moments, but that's what makes the moments of really great times, that's what makes it so amazing. So I think don't let anybody tell you can't do something. You can achieve whatever you want in life. I think especially for young girls, have confidence. I think that's something a lot of young girls struggle with is confidence, and lucky enough, like,
Clark's Olympic experience added to her already impressive resume, making her a fan favorite and media darling. Clark consistently scored more than 20 points every game during the tournament. Her shooting percentage from beyond the arc was especially impressive, with numerous games where she made more than half of her three-pointers. Clark excelled in both scoring and playmaking, averaging 7 assists per game and often setting up her teammates for easy goals. Clark's performance in the semifinal versus Australia was one of the Olympics' most memorable moments. With side USA down in the fourth quarter, Clark took over the game, scoring 12 points in the final 5 minutes to help her side win. Her clutch shooting and poise under duress were on full display, earning her acclaim from both analysts and viewers. Aja Wilson is a formidable basketball player. Wilson was a standout at the University of South Carolina and is now a WNBA great, having won numerous trophies, including the WNBA MVP. Her presence on the court is dominating, and her abilities are exceptional.
Wilson isn't smart enough to understand that everybody's going to get fat because of Caitlin Clark. Everybody won't get fat if they keep bringing up the ridiculous, idiotic, and tired old notion of racism. Asia Wilson, who bitch whined and moaned and continues to bitch whine and moan that Caitlin Clark is only popular because she's white.
However, the rise of Caitlin Clark has created a new dynamic that threatens Wilson's control. IJ Wilson's basketball career began in Hopkins, South Carolina, where she quickly rose to become one of the nation's top high school players. She led her team to a national title at the University of South Carolina and received multiple individual accolades, including Naismith College Player of the Year.
It's good. It's really good. I love playing here. It's a different vibe. It's a different feel, obviously, with the Knights. This is the Knights' home, so it's pretty cool just to be here and just go out here and have some fun. Go out here and be us. That's pretty. I don't care where we play. We just got to be us.
Her adjustment to the WNBA was easy, as she was crowned Rookie of the Year and later MVP. Her versatility and athleticism define Wilson's game. She can shoot from the post, mid-range, and beyond the arc, making her a nightmare for opponents. She is a good shot blocker and rebounder who serves as the defensive anchor for her squad. Wilson's leadership on and off the court has established her as a role model for future players and an important figure in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's presence at the Olympics extended beyond the court. Her work with Wilson Sporting Goods resulted in Caitlin Clark's Limitless Collection, a line of basketballs that soon became popular. The basketballs, which had unique patterns and personal touches from Clark's career, sold out quickly, generating hype that overshadowed other items, including Aja Wilson's basketball collection. The Limitless Collection was a commercial triumph, fusing new design with Clark's narrative. Each basketball in the collection was unique, with handwritten inscriptions from Clark's high school days and highlights from her college career. These personal additions turned the basketballs into souvenirs that resonated strongly with fans. The response to the Limitless Collection was phenomenal. Fans rushed to buy the limited edition products, resulting in rapid sellouts and significant demand for restocks. Wilson Sporting Goods struggled to meet the unusual demand, highlighting Clark's star power. The initial release, priced at $99.95, comprised 4 models: the EV NXT, 3,951 Game Basketball, WNBA Ascent Basketball, and Repetition Basketball. All models sold out within hours, causing a frenzy among admirers. Team USA, consisting of some of the top basketball talents, including Aja Wilson and Caitlin Clark, was predicted to win the competition. However, internal dynamics and outward perceptions caused controversy. Clark's sudden rise and the enormous popularity of her merchandise sparked debates about the importance of individual achievements versus team performance. The presence of numerous elite players on Team USA resulted in a unique dynamic. While the team's skill was evident, handling the egos and demands of top players proved difficult. The coaching staff had to strike a balance between playing time and roles, making sure that each player contributed to the team's success while remaining harmonious. The media coverage of Caitlin Clark's performance and merchandising success increased the pressure, while Clark was praised for her accomplishments. Several detractors contended that the emphasis on individual awards distracted from the team's overall aims. This debate emphasized the difficulty of controlling star power in a team sport, particularly on such a large platform. Caitlin Clark's basketball cooperation with Wilson Sporting Goods was a commercial triumph. The Limitless Collection, with its unique designs and personal sentiments, struck a chord with admirers. One basketball in particular contained a handwritten note from Clark's high school days, symbolizing her path and goals. This personal touch elevated the basketballs from basic sports equipment to valuable collectibles. The Limitless Collection's success may be traced back to its creative marketing strategy. By including pieces of Clark's own life, the anthology evoked an emotional response from fans. The limited edition character of the products added to their attractiveness, creating a sense of urgency among customers.
The way she is off the court that makes her a role model.
You know, I think that was the most kids we've really had all season today. The tunnel was just packed with kids, and you know, I try to make time to high five every single one of them, and you know, that's really what it's all about, inspiring the next generation, and I think our team does a tremendous job of that.
Consumers reacted overwhelmingly positively. Fans complimented the distinctive designs and the chance to own a piece of basketball history. The swift sellouts and great demand for restocks highlighted the marketing strategy's effectiveness as well as Clark's brand strength. In comparison, A'ja Wilson's basketball line, while popular, did not elicit the same level of excitement. Wilson's basketball, while well-designed and branded with her name and emblem, lacked the distinct personal touches that defined Clark's collection. This disparity in marketing strategy and consumer appeal highlighted the two athletes' separate branding methods. Wilson Sporting Goods produced A'ja Wilson's basketball line, which featured high-quality designs and performance features. Wilson supported the basketballs, which carried her name and emblem. While fans favorably welcomed the products, they lacked the personal storytelling components that distinguish Clark's line. Wilson's basketball line sold well, but at a different rate than Clark's collection. While Wilson's basketballs were accessible and sold consistently, they did not experience the rapid sellouts and great demand for restocks that Clark's products experienced.
One of the most fun parts of this whole ride with the Hawkeyes right now in Caitlin Clark mania is seeing these swarms of kids waiting for autographs after games and then just seeing their reactions when they get a picture with her or they get something signed. You might remember this scene from Monday's Elite 8 postgame in Albany. We had it live here on CBS 2 and Fox 28. That girl getting her shoes signed by Caitlin, and that's the appropriate reaction.
This distinction underscored the importance of personal branding and marketing strategy in shaping consumer behavior. The market's reaction to Caitlin Clark's basketballs was extraordinary. Fans rushed to buy the limited edition products, resulting in rapid sellouts and significant demand for restocks. Wilson Sporting Goods struggled to meet the unusual demand, highlighting Clark's star power. On the other side, while A'ja Wilson's basketballs sold regularly, they did not encounter the same buying frenzy. Basketballs provided valuable insights into the impact of personal branding. Fans were drawn to the product's unique designs and personal touches, which resulted in a deep emotional connection. This relationship resulted in high demand and quick sellouts, proving the efficiency of the marketing plan. The success of Clark's collection mirrored broader market trends in sports items.
Micaiah McCann, 15-year-old from the Albany, New York area, got to go to both Iowa games out there, and then popular sites like Awful Announcing and Just Women's Sports shared that scene from our live stream. That is how Micaiah found out she was on live TV in Eastern Iowa. She found us, reached out to us to tell us that she's the shoe girl.
Consumers are increasingly interested in items that provide unique experiences and personal relationships. The Limitless Collection capitalized on these themes, allowing fans to own a piece of Clark's journey and dream.
Fans filed in from the rain, whether they were season ticket holders.
They're fun to watch. You'll have a good time if you come and watch them.
Or they made the trip up from the metro.
We love watching Caitlin Clark, and she's really fun, and all the players on the team are really fun to watch.
A'ja Wilson's displeasure throughout the Olympics was evident. As a dominant player who has long been the face of women's basketball, Caitlin Clark's rapid rise to prominence was difficult to accept. The comparison of sales figures for their different basketballs fueled the fury. Wilson's basketball, while still part of Wilson Sporting Goods' portfolio, had a distinct immediate sellout success compared to Clark's collection. The shift in focus from Wilson to Clark had a tremendous emotional impact on Wilson.
On Saturday, I was like, there's no way I get her autograph. She's such a big deal. There's going to be people lined up down there. Like, it's insane. But on Monday, I was like determined. I was saying before the game, I'm going to get this autograph. It's going to happen. And everybody's like, I hope you do.
As a very competitive athlete, Wilson is proud of her accomplishments and the praise she receives. The fast rise of Clark and the enormous popularity of her items produced a sense of competitiveness and rivalry, which exacerbated Wilson's dissatisfaction.
I was just trying to exit the court as quickly as possible, so I started running, and I was absolutely just hammered by somebody trying to run onto the court and basically blindsided, and kind of scary. Could have caused a pretty serious injury to me and knocked the wind out of me, but luckily my teammates kind of picked me up and got me off the court, so I and their AD already came and apologized to me, so I really appreciate that. And this is what comes with the territory. I mean, I'm sure they tried their best to do whatever they could. Obviously, it didn't work.
The public's reaction to Wilson's dissatisfaction was varied. Some fans sympathized with her plight, acknowledging the difficulties of sustaining celebrity status in a fast-changing sports world. Others saw the rivalry as a natural aspect of the competitive world of athletics, offering an opportunity for both sportsmen to push one another to new heights.
I mean, Caitlin is a great player, and I think the way that she's kind of came into this league, she's continuing to hold her own and show everyone what she can do.
Breanna Stewart recently made waves with her remarks on Team USA's preparations for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Stewart openly raised worries about the team's preparation and togetherness. She said that the group, which is mostly made up of veterans, may need more time to gel and play at their peak.
I think our biggest motivation is just the way that we weren't able to kind of get over that final step and final hump. Obviously, Vegas is an incredible team, and them winning the championship last year, and knowing that we're going to play them at the end of this week, we're excited about. But just continuing to build our chemistry, our rhythm together.
This discovery has sparked great controversy among basketball fans and pundits, particularly given the high expectations historically put on the U.S. women's basketball team.
And making sure that we enjoyed this entire process, like during the 7-month drought of the WNBA. We miss our fans at Barclays, and it's good to be back in Brooklyn, and we know all the things that we can be better at this season.
Stewart, a prominent player for the New York Liberty, emphasized the importance of team camaraderie and going back to fundamentals. She stressed that the first games may be unsafe as the squad strives to integrate their tactics and improve their skills. This cautious optimism contrasts dramatically with the normal confidence surrounding Team USA, which has usually dominated the Olympics.
The best of the best. This is like what you dream of doing, and to have had the opportunity to do it in Rio and in Tokyo and now in Paris.
The context for Stewart's remarks is essential.
It's like, I'll never turn it down. Anytime I can represent Team USA and have USA across my chest, like, I'm always going to show up.
She is not just an experienced Olympian with 2 gold medals from Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2020, but also the reigning WNBA MVP.
Stewart leading the break, calling her own number, trying the contact, making the tough shot, and she's got an and one, as only Stewie can do.
Given her significant expertise and worldwide accomplishments, her views are credible. Her statements concerning the team's possible troubles are much more poignant in this context. Furthermore, Stewart's remarks came prior to a pre-Olympic exhibition game versus Germany.
I mean, I play in the Olympics because this is the best of the best. This is like what you dream of doing. And to have had the opportunity to do it in Rio and in Tokyo and now in Paris, it's like, I'll never turn it down.
This encounter was seen as a critical test for Team USA, enabling them to evaluate their readiness and find areas for growth. Stewart's concentration on creating team camaraderie and concentrating on tiny details inspired her colleagues and coaches. In light of these statements, the narrative around Team USA has evolved. What was previously seen as an unavoidable path to another gold medal is now depicted as a more difficult road.
Yeah, I mean, we have like no time. And we have like one-off training camps every once in a while, but I think the common theme within all of us is like selflessness, understanding that we're all great and coming together and knowing that, we're gonna try and do something that continually hasn't been done before.
Stewart's honest appraisal highlighted the team's genuine issues, sparking conversations about the need for more rigorous preparation and strategy revisions. Caitlin Clark has been a game changer in women's basketball, having an instant effect since her collegiate days at the University of Iowa.
The Player of the Year, number 22, Caitlin Clark.
Clark has continuously impressed fans and critics with her scoring ability, court vision, and competitive attitude.
Woo! Let's go! Yeah!
Throughout her collegiate career, she received many All-American awards and led the country in scoring.
Minnesota keep posting up, but you know who they go to. 22 from the outside.
Clark was chosen into the WNBA in 2024, where she immediately rose to become one of the league's most prominent players. Clark's debut season has been nothing short of sensational, with outstanding statistics and key plays. Her ability to score from any position on the court, along with her playmaking talents, has garnered parallels to some of the game's best players.
It's pretty special. I think, I know how important this award is and how many great people have come before me, like you've mentioned. Like Maya Moore was my idol growing up, so now to be on the same list of her is like pretty absolutely incredible.
Clark's effect goes beyond individual statistics.
We love to see a good clapback, right? And no one does that better than Caitlin Clark. I mean, just a couple of days ago in her game against Louisville, she basically told Haley Van Lith, "You're down 15 points. Shut up."
She has reignited interest in the WNBA, resulting in increased viewership and fan involvement.
And I didn't think that I would actually be at the first one, but here we are.
It felt really exciting that my favorite basketball player made her first triple-double.
We've been following her since last season with Iowa, but seeing her do what she did on the court today, that was actually really amazing.
The so-called Caitlin Clark effect has resulted in increased game attendance and television ratings. Her presence on the court has not only drawn attention to the league, but also inspired a new generation of young athletes.
Caitlin Clark's basketball skill and NCAA tournament takeover has made her one of the highest profile athletes in college sports. Clark will sign a lot of autographs during the rest of her career. She did just that at Principal Park today.
Her play in the 2024 WNBA All-Star game was one of the most memorable moments of her career so far.
I'm so excited about myself and our team, so I think it's only up from here. I think next year is going to be really incredible. I'm already ready to get back to Iowa City and start working out again.
Clark, along with fellow rookie Angel Reese, helped lead their side to victory while also setting a new viewing record.
I don't think Angel should be criticized at all. No matter which way it goes, she should never be criticized for what she did. I think everybody knew there was going to be a little trash talk in the entire tournament. It's not just me and Angel. So, like I said, I'm a big fan of hers.
The game garnered 3.4 million spectators, breaking previous records and highlighting Clark's impact on the sport.
Caitlin Clark both have a ton of respect for each other, but Angel said it best. She said everybody can.
Great seasons with the Connecticut Sun. Copper has it taken away. Boggins left in the corner. Jones unable to hook it in.
Despite her accomplishments, Clark was left out of the 2024 Olympic squad.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world. Oh, you are. Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes.
This choice stunned many people, including Breanna Stewart, who openly backed Clark and recognized her skill.
I think that, I'm excited to go alongside these 12, but know that Caitlin is going to have a bright future with USA Basketball. And I think, the points that she made, she's even more motivated, more hungry, and just knowing that her time is going to come.
The omission triggered questions about the selection process, highlighting possible flaws within the squad chemistry and politics of USA Basketball.
Here's the reality. Tommy's right. It's not just race, though. It's also sexuality. Caitlin Clark is a white heterosexual woman in a black lesbian league, and they resent and are jealous of all of the attention and the shoe deal that she got.
Clark responded to the rebuff with customary poise and concentration. She proceeded to flourish in the WNBA, citing her experience as encouragement.
But I was, very fortunate in my college career. Obviously, my coaches are there tonight accepting the award on my behalf, and it doesn't happen without them, those two there, the rest of our coaching staff, but also the teammates I had through the years. They kind of let me be myself, and also I wouldn't have got to the point I got to if it wasn't for them. So
her success in the league has created a convincing case for her potential inclusion in national team lineups, and many feel it's just a matter of time until she represents Team USA on the international stage. The build-up to the 2024 Olympics has been characterized by intense scrutiny and great expectations for Team USA. The roster, which includes veterans like Breanna Stewart as well as budding talents, has come under scrutiny, particularly after a surprise defeat to Team WNBA in the All-Star All-Star game. This setback, along with Stewart's remarks regarding the team's preparation, has raised concerns about their potential to earn another gold medal.
A USA member, I want to be able to be with that team, so it was an honor to come out there and play against them. Coming off the bench, I just wanted to bring as much energy as I could.
The WNBA All-Star game displayed the league's incredible talent, with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese playing key roles. Their effort not only resulted in a victory, but also established new viewing records with 3.4 million viewers.
Some people might think you guys would have taken it easy on them late in this game, let them get their confidence back, but absolutely not, right?
I think we got to get them better. Obviously, I think we're really talented. This league is so talented, so just being able to go up against them, I mean, it's an honor.
This game demonstrates the rising popularity of women's basketball and the impact of athletes like Clark in raising awareness of the sport.
I can't believe that it's 2024 and that the Olympics are right around the corner, but I'm really excited to compete. I'm excited to see what Paris has in store, and excited to go after another gold medal.
Team USA's path to the Olympics featured multiple exhibition games designed to hone their strategy and foster team camaraderie. The match versus Germany was especially important since it served as a test of their preparation. Despite early challenges, the squad planned to utilize these games to enhance and consolidate their performance. Stewart's emphasis on mastering the fundamentals and developing chemistry was a repeating topic. The integration of new players and the necessity to adapt to varied playing styles were noted as critical areas for improvement. This strategy attempted to address difficulties identified by their performance in the All-Star game and guarantee they were prepared for the strong competition at the Olympics. The dynamics among Team USA have also been the subject of debate. The combination of experienced veterans and rising stars has resulted in a distinctive team atmosphere. The coaching staff's first aim has been to manage these dynamics and ensure successful teamwork on the court. The idea is to use each player's abilities to build a cohesive unit capable of competing at the top level. The importance of the forthcoming Olympics cannot be emphasized. For many players, it is the pinnacle of their careers, with the chance to demonstrate their abilities on a global scale. The strain to retain the U.S.'s strong tradition in women's basketball adds an extra element of intensity to their preparation. ESPN and other sports pundits have paid close attention and provided insight on the 2024 WNBA All-Star game, which pits Team USA against Team WNBA. This highly anticipated showdown is critical not just as a display of the league's elite players, but also as a practice run for Team USA before the Paris Olympics. ESPN's coverage of the game focused on the heated competitiveness and standout performances of important players. Team WNBA defeated Team USA 117-109, spearheaded by Arike Ogunbowale's record-breaking 34 points. This win was considered as a major statement about emerging skills within the WNBA, notably the efforts of younger players like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. ESPN experts stressed how important this game is for Team USA's Olympic training. The setback highlighted areas where Team USA might improve, notably in team camaraderie and defensive synergy. Team USA's brilliance is evident, but integrating them into a coherent one remains a difficulty, according to commentators. Breanna Stewart and Aja Wilson, two-star players on Squad USA, were honored for their efforts to lead the squad. However, the collaborative effort of Team WNBA stole the show. Caitlin Clark's explosive playmaking and Ogunbowale's scoring skills exemplified the WNBA's diverse talent pool. The game also served as a platform for examining strategic tactics. Team WNBA's usage of quick transitions and perimeter shooting contrasted with Team USA's more conventional, deliberate approach. The strategic dichotomy highlighted the shifting character of women's basketball, with a trend towards more dynamic and adaptable playing styles. Aside from ESPN, other sports pundits and experts discussed the ramifications of this contest. Many observers believe that the All-Star game acts as a litmus test for Team USA's preparation for international play. The game highlighted areas where Squad USA might improve, including squad cohesiveness and adaptability to varied styles of the game.
It's been a terrific rookie season. It's been a joy to watch you. Enjoy the rest of today.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's Angel Reese, who already has 6 rebounds in her 3 minutes of action as Stewart.
Caitlin Clark's performance was notably emphasized across several media. As one of the league's youngest players, her ability to compete at such a high level against seasoned pros was seen as a positive indication for the sport's future.
Caitlin, do you want to know the all-time All-Star Game assist record?
Oh, don't do too much, Ryan. What is it?
So
okay, it's Sue's. Okay, then I'm breaking it. She's been talking crap all game, so then I'm breaking it. If it's anybody else, they can keep it. Not Sue
over.
Clark's effect on the game, both in terms of scoring and playmaking, was commonly acknowledged as a crucial component in Team WNBA's success. Looking forward, pundits agree that Team USA should utilize this experience to fine-tune their strategy and strengthen team relations. The setback against Team WNBA, although disheartening, gives significant knowledge that may be used to improve their performance in the Olympics. The focus will likely be on upgrading defensive strategies and ensuring the star-studded squad functions as a united team. The 2024 WNBA All-Star game was more than simply an exhibition game. It served as a vital evaluation stage for Team USA, as well as a showcase of the league's emerging potential. ESPN's analysis, as well as the reaction of other sports media, highlights the importance of this game in setting the future paths of both Team USA and the WNBA as a whole. Finally, the build-up to the 2024 Paris Olympics has been both challenging and exciting for Team USA. Breanna Stewart's frank remarks have underlined the need for meticulous preparation and strategic focus. Caitlin Clark's excellent career and the significance of her achievements continue to influence the narrative of women's basketball. As the team goes into the Olympics, the balance of experience and young potential will be key in their quest for another gold medal.